Everybody join in this melody.
Let us unite, let us unite.
That's the only way we're gonna be free.
Unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this sweet refrain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Sing this melody till it gets in your brain. Well, I'm talking to you, Muslim, Christian, and Hebrew. Anything to do, we got to unite, or else we are through.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this sweet refrain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Sing this melody till it gets in your brain.
Unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this melody.
Let us unite, let us unite.
That's the only way we're gonna be free. They're united in Ghana, Guinea, Mali, and Nigeria. All over Africa, the people are getting together. They're even uniting in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Angola. And rumors vision will light the world over from Cape to Cairo, one Africa.
Unite, let us unite.
Everybody singing this sweet refrain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Sing this melody till it gets in your brain.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Come on, do it tonight.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Brothers and sisters, let us unite.
There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. There is a need for unity. The best for you and me. Unity.
Everybody joining this melody. That's the only way we're gonna be free.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Come on, do it tonight.
Let us unite, let us unite.
Brothers and sisters, let us unite. Well, they're uniting in Cuba, Trinidad, Tobago, and Grenada, St. Kitts, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica. Let us unite in America, the yellow man moving in Asia, the red man awakening in India, the black man rising up in Africa. Let us jump up in America. Ha! Ha! Ha!
There is a need for unity. The best for you and me.
All of the nations of the earth as we speak are angry. They're angry because governments cannot suffice the needs of their people. They're angry because a few have gotten wealthy at the expense of the many, and the poor and the sick and the weak and the unlearned multiply. And the value of their lives are diminished by the rich and the powerful, so that when human life is devalued, that in the eyes of man you are unworthy of the gift of life, then it is easy for another human being to take the life of another human being that he or she has devalued. Black life in America is devalued. Hispanic life is devalued. Even poor white life is devalued. There's a way that I have to behave. I'm free, but I'm not free to rob you of yours. I'm not free to take from you what does not belong to me. So if I will construct my life according to these righteous principles, then between man and man, man and woman, peace. Between race and race, peace. Between rich and poor, peace. We have our beautiful Mexican family. This once was theirs. So you can't say to them they are aliens. That's a horrible word to use for former owners. I see my indigenous family here. Many tribes, but they're really one great nation of people that now must be reunited with themselves. So it's their time now, as well as ours, that God would intervene in our affairs and bring the bottom rail to the top. The government is not rehabilitating soldiers. When they send you away to kill. When you come home, they gotta reconstitute you for civilian life again. Make sure you have a job so you can take care of your family, but they're not doing it. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad says, a woman can do anything that a man does, and the only thing he forbids the woman to do is the thing that degrades her. So how high can you go? High as you want to. Why would God allow the female to wear his attributes if you can't be a manifestation of that attribute? Women, you got to be set free. What God has put within you must be cultivated, must be developed, and must be used for the advancement of a nation and a world. I said to myself, Mr. President, why the hell don't you go to the wicked police department? Why the hell don't you stand up and tell them that your killing of black youth and brown youth is not gonna hold no more? Why don't you stand up? God's word is in need of a truth that will set up a government where everybody can live in peace under real freedom, real justice, and real equality.
All the world will hear about us.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's 5:37, early Saturday morning. And I'm cranked up. I'm fired up. I've been contemplating and thinking about this message for about 3 days. And finally this morning, I said, I got to get up and I got to share this message with you right now. And I'm going to do my best to keep this message under 15 minutes. There's Miss Noreen Childs up early in the morning. Miss Noreen Childs must stay on Facebook. You cranked up early in the morning. Glad to see you here. I want to give a couple people a few minutes more to get here, but the primary reason I make this message, again, this is Ty Best, is for you to share with other people on your team. Good morning, Miss Noreen Childs. Good morning, Mr. Eugene Arnold. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And so, hey, Mr. Lenny Bones. And so I make this message, and I believe that this, I hope if this comes out the way I wanted to come, at least it came out of the way I came out of my head. I believe this may be one of the most important messages I've given maybe in 10 years. And I believe it could be one of the most important invitational tools to invite people into this world we have going on right now than anything I've done. But let's see when we get started.
Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds. Don't you know, talking about a revolution sounds.
And you know that's all I can give you. Okay, that's all I can give you. Good morning, Miss Noreen Childs. Why I call it a revolution, folks? I'm talking about this because we're in the midst of a serious financial revolution. And the revolution has started. Okay, it's a financial revolution. We're not trying to overthrow anything, but we're trying to enlighten people. The revolution has started, whether people choose to believe it or not. And so this talk is called How Really to Buy Cryptocurrency. Now, I got that out of this book, this little magazine, which I've been encouraging everyone for the last 2 weeks. Go to your bookstore, your drugstores, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, anywhere you can, and get this magazine. Okay? Get this magazine. It's called The Complete Guide to Cryptocurrency. I know you're looking at it backwards, but it's called The Complete Guide to Cryptocurrency. And then it has one little thing called 5 points, how to buy cryptocurrency. Now, the reason I wanted to make this talk, because I want to inform people, this is what we're doing. For those who are guests for the first time, who don't quite understand what we're talking about, when they keep hearing about cryptocurrency, hearing about Bitcoin, understand, folks, the revolution has started. Whether you want to participate or not, it has started. It's just like when the Revolutionary War started and his story has said what? The first person that died, now that's not what his story originally said, but the first person, they said the Revolutionary War started with the Boston Tea Party, but it said the first person to die in the Revolutionary War was Crispus Attucks, an African American. Okay, was the first person to die. The Revolutionary War has started, but the first person that died in that war was Crispus Attucks. And then the same thing, whether you want to be involved or not, if you were involved in this 13 colonies, you were on a planet, you were still involved in the Revolutionary War because it ushered in an age of freedom unparalleled anything in history for the average human being. It started to create a nation that created a system of history and another part of history as well They created a system of freedom that's unparalleled, where the caste system was over. It was gone, where people could come into this country, start with nothing and become a millionaire. Could start with nothing and change their lot in life. That's literally what the Revolutionary War ushered into this age in society. Okay. And then comes the Civil War, the battle between the states. That came in. Okay. And that ushered in another level of freedom, because it ushered in the beginning stage of freedom for a whole group of people who had been enslaved. And that war started when that first shot was fired, as history will say. And then again, when I say it that way, I say it that way for a reason, because his story is just that, his story. Sometimes you got to dig deep into his story to get the facts. And his story said the Civil War started with that first shot in Fort Sumter, South Carolina. That was the start of the Civil War. Well, this financial war, this financial revolution that has empowered people started when the first Bitcoin, when the first cryptocurrency has been around, but when the first Bitcoin was the really start of the revolution. The cryptocurrency, you have a credit card in your pocket, you got a debit card in your pocket, that's cryptocurrency. That's cryptology in itself. But the true financial revolution will start when this new crypto, this age of new money, when the first Bitcoin was mined, whatever word you want to use, in 2009. Now, you may not understand these words, but get this magazine, okay? Because whether you want to participate, be involved or not, if you were in this country when the Revolutionary War started, whether you want to be involved, whether you was in the North or South, you were involved. With this financial revolution that's taking place, folks, whether you want to be involved or not. Now, that's the facts. And that's the truth. And it's a worldwide financial revolution. Bitcoin has a market cap now of $1 trillion. Cannot be denied. People have voted Bitcoin in as the people's money. I'm not going to go too deep there. What I want to talk about today is three things. So when it comes to understanding crypto, you need to understand how, you need to understand, okay, who, and you need to understand why. I'm not going to talk about the why today. Plug in the Wealth Builders Worldwide. We'll explain to you why, but it's more important you understand how. And it's not how. How do you get crypto? How do you get Bitcoin? I meet people every day, invite them into this world, and they've heard about Bitcoin. They understand it, but they've heard the name. Hearing the word Bitcoin, understand you've heard the name, understand it goes up, it goes down, is not an understanding. And they're interested. They would like to own cryptocurrency, but they don't know how to go about it. This book says what? There are 5 things considered when you're going to acquire cryptocurrency. And 99% of the population don't know what those 5 things are. So that's what this call is all about, and I'm going to be done. Number 1, need a place to store the coin. Those are called wallets. It's just like a wallet in your pocket, men, or your purse, ladies. It could be called a purse. It could have been called 6 purse. You need a purse to store your crypto. Okay. Now, if you don't have to go about doing that, you got to figure out how to do that. That's step 1. So you got to have a place to store your coin. Some places provide places, other places don't. Number 2, okay, you got to have a place to trade your coin. The first thing people always ask, the same thing I asked 10 months ago when I was a complete novice. Well, great, Bitcoin. Well, how do I turn that Bitcoin into dollars? I mean, I wanted to know, how do I turn that Bitcoin into some of this stuff right here? How do I turn that Bitcoin into dollars? Okay, you know how to exchange it. Okay, you need an exchange. Okay. Well, our company, we have our own exchange. The third thing, you need to create an account that's, number 1, protected with security-wise. Some companies don't provide that. We do. You need 2FA, 2-factor authenticator. That's identification. Every company, you know what? Know your customer. We got that already in our system. That's point 3. The third thing, you need to know what you're going to exchange. Okay, you got to go through a whole research project to figure that out. Well, in our exchange and in our company, you can acquire cryptocurrency. You can acquire Bitcoin literally $10 at a time. Unheard of, unprecedented, unique. And then number 5, you got to decide how much you want to exchange. Your decision. Okay, you decide what you want to exchange, and then you make your decision, decide how much. Okay, those 5 points are critical. And watch this. Our company, GS Partners, answers all 5 of those questions in one place. So you don't have to go spend 2-3 days researching it. In GS Partners, you make a $49 decision, and all 5 of those questions on how to acquire cryptocurrency safely, easy, and simply is already answered just by getting back with the person that shared this video with you and making a $49 decision. And number one, all 5 of those questions are answered. That's critical, folks. Number 2, wait a minute. That $49 is going to enroll you as a partner and give you a complete training session where you'll get videos and things literally on a monthly basis that will explain to you, wait a minute, all about this crypto space. What does blockchain mean? What does cryptocurrency mean? What is a Bitcoin? What is an Ethereum? What does all this actually mean? Okay, we will train you at number 3. Okay, we have a full, complete support system, Wealth Builders Worldwide, to educate, support, and walk you through the process. That's why you're being invited into the world by someone who's seen this video. I'm the founder and CEO of Wealth Builders Worldwide. Been involved in our company for 10 months. Been involved in a referral-based marketing business for 38 years. Okay, this video right here, I hope you can feel what I'm saying to those folks. You don't have a choice. This is happening all around you. You can't put your head in the sand and ignore this. You can't go ostrich on this program and say, man, I'm going to ignore this cryptocurrency. It's going to happen. That's what we mean by revolution. Revolution is going to happen with or without you. Okay? And point 4, this is more important than anything else. There are a lot that comes out of cryptocurrency. We are the only company, okay, the only company that not only do we give an opportunity to acquire cryptocurrency, we're going to pay you, GS Partners, to, wait a minute, to invite people into our world, into the cryptocurrency space. We're going to educate you on it. We're going to pay you to invite other people on it. Wait a minute. And then we're going to pay you into the top 2 cryptocurrency in the entire space, Bitcoin and Ethereum. I talk to folks every day who says, I've been acquiring Bitcoin. I have bought me $500. I said, great. How would you like to be in a program that's going to pay you in Bitcoin so you can not only exchange Bitcoin, but as you invite other people and help to educate other people into this space, they're going to pay you. They're going to pay you. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Young. Good morning again, Noreen Childs. Good morning, Marita Lopez. Good morning. This is what the GS Partners is going to pay you in Bitcoin and Ethereum every single day, 24 hours a day. Wait a minute, instantly now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, worldwide. We operate in over 150 countries. Folks, please hear me when I tell you, the revolution has started. You don't have an option. You think you do, okay? I'll make one other statement, and this is a bold statement, and I'm done. I'm done for this morning. I want you to get this out to everybody you know. I've been saying this to people for the last couple of weeks. They said, well, I got to evaluate and think about it. I said, you're not qualified to evaluate this opportunity. They go, what do you mean I'm not qualified? I said, no, you have the authority because you're grown. You're an adult. You have the right, okay, because you have that privilege as a citizen. But you don't have the know-how or the knowledge to really truly evaluate this opportunity. It's like asking a 6-year-old, do they want to go to the first grade? And they say, I don't want to. You say, okay, you can say that to them, okay? But the reason we forced them to go to school because they're not qualified to make a decision about their education. Well, I'm here to tell you, unless you've been involved in this program, unless you thoroughly investigate this program, you're not qualified to make a decision about it because you don't know anything about it. You don't have enough knowledge, enough depth to look and make a decision. You really don't. That's why the company says it's free to enroll. And then you can look, then you can check us out, check out our 24-hour software. Then you can make a $49 decision, become a partner, and then you can decide from there how much commitment you want to make with our program. You're not qualified. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I mean, that's not an insult to your intelligence. Okay? You're just not. You cannot do it on the outside looking in. I thank God every day that on December 1, I said, well, let's go give it a shot. And I jumped in this thing and made tens of thousands of dollars the first 30 days. Okay? The revolution started, folks. And for those who've seen this brief message, I encourage you, if you're thinking about crypto, if you've been acquiring Bitcoin, if you've been acquiring Ethereum, I'm telling you right now, get back with the person who shared this brief video with you. Sign up in GS Partners. Make that free decision. Make that free decision. Then make that $49 decision to become a partner. And then plug in the Wealth Builders Worldwide and move forward from there. I assure you, I'm so confident we're going to create some 20 to 30,000 millionaires in the next 12 to 24 months. And then you've been invited and the decision is yours. Okay? You'll never be able to say once you've seen this video that you weren't invited. And you do not want to be that person that's 3 years from now saying, I heard about that thing, GS Partners. I heard about it. I heard about it. And I said, I'll pass. But that's your choice. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Everybody, thank you very much, man. I said I'm going to be brief today because I want you to send this out and say, man, this is going to take 10 minutes of your time. I've been talking there for approximately 14 minutes. God bless, dream big, and don't let anyone steal your dream. Ow. Yeah, I'm back. Good morning. Look, you know I had to come back because you know I can't talk for 13, 14 minutes, man, and just let that go like that. I tried though. I tried, but I really wanted to make a brief message, hey Marie Webb, that would take a little bit of a prospective member's time. I don't even want to call them prospects. Somebody you inviting to the program, you could send them that little video and say, man, this is like 13 minutes. I think I started at I think it's like 14 minutes long. Okay, tops. Okay, good morning, Mr. Richard Shoto. Good morning, Marie Webb. Good morning again, Noreen Childs. Yeah, I'm back because I wanted, this could be called How to Buy Crypto Part 2. This is for people who are already in the program, who still vacillate. They signed up, they sitting on the fence, they haven't made a commitment. I am amazed, folks. I am truly, truly amazed by the thousands of people who've enrolled in GS Partners who not taking full advantage of what I have learned and come to believe. Good morning, brother Abdul Rahman. Assalamu alaikum, my brother. To be the greatest opportunity I've ever seen in my 66 years on the planet. My 38 years in this industry, this referral marketing industry. Good morning, Kevin Millender. And by the way, I've already texted and sent out that video and messaged that thing out to over 300 people already. I mean, I just made it at just 10 minutes ago, but I went right away and I messengered it out to hundreds of people right away who I know they probably still sleep. I'm wide awake. I'm fired up. But I want to come back and make How to Buy Crypto Part 2. But this message is for the persons already signed up, already enrolled, already got a package. But instead of chasing his dream like Noreen Childs or Brother Abdul Rahman or Kevin Millender, who got that fanatical kind of zeal, that kind of commitment, the question I always ask myself is why? Why does someone see this thing, they get this thing, and they fired up, they understand that the revolution is at hand, they active participants, they are dedicated to educating people about this thing, informed about this thing, regardless of all the torpedoes get thrown their way, regardless of all the skeptics, okay? Because people are always skeptical about everything that gets started, always talk about what won't work, what can't be done. There's always going to be that committee of they who won't believe until they actually see it happen. And then they sit around and moan and groan about how they wish they had been involved or how they wish they'd taken advantage of it. And so I don't want to talk about them folks too much. Because what I really wanted to make this second little piece is to elaborate a little bit more on what makes us so unique, okay? And to talk about learning how to dream bigger. I mean, to expand that dream. What Joseph Haidt has done, the chairman of the board, invited us really, in my mind, to the big boy table. Okay, in my heart, we don't have the experience or the background. You notice how I ended the last call. I said, we don't have the background experience to really make a quality decision about should we be involved with GS Partners or not. Well, I really believe in my heart, I've come to believe after 10 months that most of us, including myself, don't have the experience to understand the vision of what Mr. Height is truly putting together. We can try. So it's a true degree of faith to venture into this opportunity with all our commitment, because you really don't understand this thing. And the more committed you are, and the more you study, the more you start to put the pieces together. But man, this is tough to comprehend, because he's coming from an elevated level that is hard for us to see all these pieces. Like, he's standing on the peak of a mountain looking at the whole world, and you down in the valley or down in some other mountain or some other valleys. You know, there's peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. And you may be on a mountaintop in your own particular region, in your own particular area of expertise. Like, say, I'm a mountaintop, let's say in a network marketing space. I got a certain degree of expertise, a certain degree of experience, but not in the financial arena that he operates in right now. Not even close. Not even the ballpark. Okay. And so you understand the pieces here. When this little magazine, I got this little magazine and read it, and I still couldn't put all the pieces together. Then Roosevelt Jenkins goes and I didn't even read these 5 points, how to buy crypto. Somehow I missed. It's on page 55. Get the magazine, man. Don't you drive past a drugstore or bookstore without going and looking for this magazine. I believe right now it's an essential tool to expanding your business. Yes, it's $13, but I believe it's an essential tool to expanding your business. Okay? Because most of the folks you talk to have no idea what you're talking about. And we're going to learn them, and they're going to be educated about it, especially if they plug into Wealth Builders and what we're doing. But if you want to accelerate, speed up the education process, okay, have them get this magazine. Okay, because they'll learn, right away, what is Bitcoin? What is the blockchain? What is Ethereum? What does hard fork mean? What does those terms mean? They're just terms. They're just words, but they're confusing when you don't understand the definition. It's like learning a foreign language. Now, let's go back. They talk about the 5 things. A place to store your coin. When you enroll here with us for $49, do you understand you got 6 wallets? You got a place for your Bitcoin. You got a place for Ethereum. You got a place for your G999 coin. That's what we get paid. We're getting paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum to promote the G999. I didn't even cover that in the last video. See, it's so much to cover. I just forget stuff. We just so much. I'm trying to keep this thing simple. Why? Because simplicity creates duplication, and duplication creates wealth. The simpler we can make this thing, the faster we have 1 million people involved, 3 million people involved, 5 people involved, and the more money you're going to make. The person with the biggest team makes the most money. The person with the biggest team that grows the fastest makes the most money. And the only way to do that is to simplify the duplication. I'm hoping that little 13-minute video going to say, you know what? I don't know a lot, but that video, 13 minutes, I can send it out and I can sign up for free. Send them your link with that. They can sign up for free and then figure it out. And as we grab those numbers and they start to educate themselves, those folks will start to what? They will start to acquire more Bitcoin. They'll start to order G999. They'll order pack. They'll do all those other things that are a part of our system. But man, to walk them through all the stuff we got going on here is like trying to put them in the mind of like I said, Joseph Height right away. And it can't, no way, they can't understand. Okay, I told you, 3 wallets. And then I said, wait a minute, what about Lydian line? Well, what's a Lydian line? What is that? Then you take an hour trying to explain to them this incredible program when they enroll for $49 to come and say, we're going to give you 500 Lydian lines. That's another form of cryptocurrency and cash. And you take those Lydian lines and you're buying a position in a country. Watch this. And as you buy all these multiple positions in multiple countries, as that company continues to build the GS Partners business, you're going to get paid a past residual income every single month. Trying to explain that to a new person, they're going, I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, by the way, when you get you a package in our program, that package for $199, we're going to give you some real estate, and you're going to, not give, you purchase the package, but you also, in that package comes some real estate in Dubai. They go, what do you mean real estate in Dubai? Man, you know, Dubai, real estate, I got to go get my credit score up. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to qualify. I got to show, but no, you don't. Not in GS Partners. All you got to do is press a button and you own some real estate in Dubai. Think about that, man. This is 21st century, man. That's crazy. I own $100,000 of real estate in Dubai. Got it in the last month. I mean, I said I'm not going to tell people stuff like that no more, especially on Facebook. But I'm trying to help you believe. Okay? I pressed the button. No background check. No credit check. I'd have to go to the bank. I'd have to borrow money. I'd have to fill out 4 inches of paperwork. I'd have to go to my attorney. I just went right back to my GS Partners back. This is tokenized real estate, 21st century. That's been going on for a few years. But you know what? Average people like me were not even included, weren't even invited to the party. Thank you once again, Joseph Height, for inviting me to the party. Man, see, I'm almost ready to tear up. I'm serious. That's what I'm saying. You don't understand what has been laid before you, that you can now own real estate in one of the richest countries in the world, one of the fastest growing real estate markets in the world, one of the most expensive real estate markets in the world. And we got $1 billion property there that you can own a piece of 1 inch at a time. All you got to do is go and sign up, register in GS Partners, get your package, and go back there and press the button. And you can press as many times as you want to and own that real estate. Wait a minute, I'm forgetting Lydian Lyons. What's on USDT? Okay, which one I'm forgetting? Let's see, I got Bitcoin. I'm talking about the 6 wallets. Let me talk about the 6 wallets. You got Bitcoin. You got Ethereum. Okay, you're getting paid. You're getting paid in those two. So you don't have to buy them. People out there buying them. People out there buying them. I'm going, if you go share this business and invite people all around the world, 7.5 billion people to the program, you'll earn Bitcoin, so you don't have to buy it. I mean, you can exchange dollars for it, but why can't you do both? Acquire some and earn some. And the more you're willing to hustle and work, and the more people you're willing to talk to, the more you're going to earn. So the more you own. Talking about building, getting paid and appreciating asset. I don't think I ever want to be paid in dollars again, ever in my lifetime. We launched this company on December 1st, and Bitcoin was $18,000 a coin. By the end of December, it was $30,000 a coin. By the end of February, it was $64,000 a coin. Now it's sitting here around $55,000, $56,000 a coin right now today. All the Bitcoin I've earned over the last 10 months, and now most of I earned at 18, 20, 30. I don't even care. It's not relevant. It's an asset. Anyway, Bitcoin, Ethereum, trying to stay calm, trying to talk like a professional. Bitcoin, Ethereum, G999. Okay, I'm going to come back. I'm going to say that for last. What am I forgetting? No, Lydian Lyons. Somebody help me out on Facebook. Lydian Lyons. We got our, what's the last one? I'm forgetting something. I'm forgetting one more. Anyway, see, I'm saying I can't see. Look, I'm in Bob 10 months. I can't remember all the 6 wallets. All right, we back. Okay, I'm back. Now, think about that. Okay, legacy points. Thank you. Somebody help me out. Oh God, I got thousands, hundreds of tens of thousands of things. No, I got hundreds of thousands of things. Legacy points. So what's the legacy points good for? Man, see what I'm saying? We could be all day trying to explain this stuff to you. You got 6 wallets. Okay. Okay, number 1. So we got that. Number 2, we got our own exchange. We're not riding on somebody else's exchange. GS Trade, we have our own exchange. See, this is Joseph Height. That's the billionaire vision. He said, See, the billionaire entrepreneur said, you don't want outside entities controlling your entrepreneur enterprise. So you want to be in control of as many aspects of the enterprise you possibly can. So Look, you understand something, folks? Joseph Haidt did not put GS Partners together to go make some money. He was already doing, he'd already put GS 999 in place. He'd already had his idea for his GS trade. That was already there. GS Partners came afterwards. He'd already launched the coin G 999. He'd already launched the GS trade. He already launched that. And when GS trade took off, some people with vision like Mr. Michael L. Dalco, Miss Nisa Nakos, Mr. Monty Tebow, not me. I cannot take credit for it. I didn't see it. But there's some folks that, wait a minute, you know what? I think we could build a network marketing company with this concept of what he's doing. They approached him and had to sell him on the idea of what we could do. And he admitted, he said, I'm not a network. That's not what I do. But I am a businessman. I am an entrepreneur. And it made sense. It made sense. He said, okay, now, but you understand. He made it very clear. There's no turning back. If this is what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. That's the kind of person you want to be in business with, especially in this volatile networking space where come is come, come is go, come is come, come is go. Okay. I feel fortunate the last opportunity I had an 8-year run in. A bit, man, fortunate. We got a billionaire says, okay, we're going to do this. Let's go. And he put millions of dollars on the table to launch this company, GS Partners. And then we have the average person out there. Again, it's not your fault, okay, who think you made a commitment because you spent $49 and bought a $199 package. Now, it is a commitment from where your space is, but we got to ask you to dream bigger. I'm going to talk about that before we get off this call. Okay, start our own exchange, already there. We got our own exchange. Okay, you don't have to go sort 2FA out. We already got it. It's a part of our program, built right into our program. Okay, built right in there. You can decide what you want to exchange. When we first started, you had to exchange at $99 increments. Everything was $9 increments. Now you can go back there and get $10 of crypto at a time of the G 999. God almighty, man. As we are evolving, you decide. Now, let me tell you about the G 999. He said, well, what about this G 999? What's so different? As my man Crypto Steve says, we got what they got. All the other coin out there, I don't want to call names, they ain't advertising for them. Okay, but all the other coin out there, the people, they all excited about this coin, that coin, they novices, they don't even know. Okay, we have a full utility coin. The growth of our coin is based on the utilization of our coin. It's not based on hype. It's not based on some celebrity saying, get some G 999. All that's going to happen, but you're here now before it happens. You want to be building right now before all that happens, before all the celebrities and all the powers that be coming and said, oh my God, this G. I mean, it's like the mass of people crap. See, everybody excited about Bitcoin now because they hear about Bitcoin. Because Elon Musk go put $1.5 billion in the Bitcoin. They hear about Bitcoin there, but why? Because all these institutions. Let me explain something one more time. By the time everyone thinks it's a great idea, the opportunity is not over. It's just not the same opportunity. Not the same opportunity. People say they want to say, look, there's a company out there that does $10 billion a year. I'm not going to call it a business. I'm tired of advertising for them right now, but you can figure it out. It's a great company, been around 60 years. But anybody that tells you the opportunity today in that company is the same opportunity as today as it was 30 years ago, they lying to you. And ask them to pull anybody out that's got in the last 5 or 10 years that's done what people did in the 70s and 80s and prove it. And they can't. They just can't. Okay? Because there's something that happens in the marketplace when you penetrate the marketplace to a certain degree. I heard this directly out of the founder's mouth in 1989 at a seminar. He says, in every country we go into, when we penetrate the marketplace by about 1%, he said 1.5%, 2%, of distributors, the population. We penetrate the population by 1 or 2%. Sponsoring, that means recruiting. That means building a team slows down. It's not over. It just slows down. It takes off like crazy. But as soon as we got about 1 to 2% of that population, sponsoring slows down. So now if you want to build that income where you're making $100, $200, $300, $400,000 a year, you may still do it. Okay? I got an industry in 1983. There were people around me who still put together $1 million business. So I'm not saying it could not be done. I just couldn't do it for whatever reason. Maybe I need to grow, whatever reason. But I know this. The minute I left that opportunity, I was restricted in some ways. I've never had a problem making money. And I was free in 21 months. I'm telling you right now, this opportunity right here, GS Partners, number one, we operate in 150 countries worldwide. We're doing something that's never been done in the history of referral-based industry. It's never been done in business. What we're doing has never been done. So I tell you, relax. Okay, no, watch this. First, you can become a multi-millionaire here and never recruit a soul. Why? Because of the G999 coin. Let me go back to that real quick. Now, I'm all over the place this morning. I'm fired up. Okay, look, G999 coin. The coin is under a penny. Now, I can't project where the coin's going to go. I can tell you what the chairman said about 2 weeks ago. He said in 2-3 years, he easily see the coin being $2,000-$3,000. I don't know. Hey, maybe not. But right now, it's under a penny. Okay? And wait a minute. And it's the only coin I know of that's in the referral-based marketing space. That means I have a direct impact on the amount of people that get in the business that impact the coin, that get the coin, that affects the value of the coin. So I don't know if the coin is going to go to $2,000, $3,000. Okay, but if you're here now, you don't need to go to $2,000, $3,000 a coin. If you're here now and you're acquiring this coin for less than a penny, the coin go to 10 cents and your life has changed. Depends on how many coins you have. The coin go to $1. You've just changed not just your life, you changed your whole family life probably for generations. Again, depends on how much coin you have. I start out dreaming small, saying, "Hey man, look, watch this, man. Get you 100,000 coin. All the coin got to do is go to $10, and you're a millionaire." Within a 2-3 hours, I was thinking way too small. Then I said, "Hey, go get you 1,000,000 coin as fast as possible. 1,000,000 coin, them cost you about $5,000 or $6,000. Go get you 1,000,000 coin. That's $1 million plan. You ain't got to get them today, tomorrow, but get them as fast as you possibly can. Do whatever you got to do to accumulate you 1,000,000 coin. And all the coin got to do is go to $1. And you have $1 million asset. And you talking about a retirement plan? You talking about a millionaire plan? That's it. Give me a break. What's there to think about? Do you have another $1 million plan? If you do, please share it with me so I can share it with others. Because I'm trying to help people change their life. I'm sick of people crying broke all the time, being broke all the time, how to take care of their mama, their dad, their sister, their niece, their cousin, and then working these mediocre jobs to fire them, lay them off, don't hire them. I mean, come on, man. We got folks in this Wealth Builders family and GS Partners making $1,000 a home in their pajamas every single week right now. And 99% of the population don't even know we're here. And wait a minute, and that's without the coin even appreciating. What do you think's going to happen when that coin breaks 5 cents? That coin breaks a penny, then 5 cents, then 10 cents. I don't know, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting ride. Good morning, Mr. Glenn Perkins. Man, it's going to be crazy. Let me see that I cover all my points. Oh, I ain't even talking about the GS Lifestyle card. That's another thing. I'm talking to the guy today. He told me he made $1,000 with his Bitcoin, but he don't know how to turn the $1,000 into cash. I said, man, please. We got our GS Lifestyle card. I didn't do that for you. What you mean got GS Lifestyle card? I said, man, I can't explain all this stuff to you here. Okay? We just little bumped into each other. I said, I can't explain all this stuff to you now. Man, go to the site. I'll walk you through it. But our GS Lifestyle card, man, will convert all the cryptocurrencies to five major currencies all around the world. Okay? It can be used all over the world. I mean, give me a break. Okay? The people say, what's in your wallet? What's in my wallet is this right here. This is what's in my wallet. Okay? And it's solid gold. Baby, not solid gold. I'm sorry. It's gold plated. Okay? The big dog's got the solid gold one. The solid gold one is $35,000. Okay, I ain't quite stepped up to the plate yet. You know, I'm still on the porch a little bit. I got the $6,000 one, but this card right here holds $2 million of crypto, and I can use it in 150 countries. I can pay the light bill, the gas bill. I can swipe it and buy a car. I can wait a minute, got a full concierge. Man, see, I can't do. We'll be at 8 o'clock this morning. Me trying to tell you everything that we got going on, but I had to come back. Now let me talk about what I really came back to tell you guys. Okay, because everything I can tell you, you can read this. People tell you this stuff all day. We got support stuff going all the time. I really want to talk to the team. I started out talking about 100,000. Then I went to 1 million. Then I realized I accumulated 1 million coins so quick it scared me. Then the company got created and started creating these nodes and all this. The next thing I know, I have millions of coins. And here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. For most of you, including myself, we're not dreaming big enough. We're not dreaming big enough. Okay? Ashar El. And now I'm the guy. I wrote the book, Dream Chaser Manifesto. You know, I should have a big dream. And I thought I was dreaming big. You know, Ashar El, young brother here, 28 years old, come here talking about buying islands. I'm like, man, you know. But see, I'm old enough to have been around and I get skeptical too. That's the challenge us baby boomers have right now. We done been to the rodeo so many times and so many have promised us so many things. And many of us, not everybody, but a lot of us have tried so many things. We done tried this, we done tried that. And, you know, we got a little bit of skepticism. And even if we still dreaming, we still limit our dream with a little bit of senior citizen pragmatism. You understand? Even me. Okay? But that young brother kept talking about buying islands. Okay? And then we got this math guru come in, Mike Johnson, Mr. Johnson. And he keep talking about it's just math. It's just math. It's just math. And I'm hearing people talking about billionaire status and billionaire this and billionaire. And then, you know, my mind. And see, I know I get all emotional. I get hyped up. I want to cry. I tear up. I get all bounced off the walls. But see, my mind can still do math. And I know the difference between $1 million and a billion. 100,000 is here. 1 million is here. And a billion is way up here. That's how big a gap it is to give you a metaphorical kind of picture in your mind. So when people say $1 billion, I'm like, most average person don't know the difference between $1 million and a billion. Okay? But you can't unhear what you heard and you can't unsee what you see. Ashar El kept talking about buying an island. My mind going, Jesus Christ. Okay. And then that doggone math guru, Mike Johnson, Mr. Best, how many coins you got? They're going to be billionaires in this thing. They're going to be billionaires in this thing. They're going to be billionaires. And then, of course, he and I had some private conversations. Let me tell you something, folks. When I tell you we're going to create some 20 to 30,000 millionaires, I'm almost convinced that's going to be the broke people in the program. They're going to feel like it. So they're going to be, when you look up and you say, man, I got me 1 million coins and I'm worth $1 million, $2 million. It's going to be okay. But you ain't going to be able to hang out with some of us. Yeah. It's like when Russell Simmons used to run around. Now, don't get political on me, but I got to tell this story. Russell Simmons said he was hanging out with Donald Trump for about a month. And he said, shoot, he stopped. He said, man, because Russell's worth $300 million. He said he go broke hanging out with Donald Trump. He said, I had to get off that train. Okay. $1 million is a lot of money compared to somebody making 100,000. Somebody got 100,000. But compared to somebody got 20, 30, 40 million, that's no money. And compared to somebody got 100, 200 million, that's no money. They don't even consider you rich in America anymore unless you're worth $10 million. That's considered rich. And you consider wealthy if you got 100 million. See, the game's changed, folks. Go get you 1 million coin and then multiply it times 1. That's 1 million. Multiply it times $10 a coin. That's 10 million. Multiply it times $100 a coin. That's $100 million. Ooh. And here's the chairman talking about the coin going to 2,000, 3,000, and you are here now, and you're thinking about it. Okay. I don't know how you go spend. I don't know how you go to the movies, go out there, you go do anything without saying, I need to go get me some more corn. Honest goodness truth. I don't know how anybody do it. Okay. I have quite a few coins. I'm not going to talk about how many I got anymore. I just don't want to talk about it. I have quite a few nodes. Quite a few. Okay. Mr. Mike Johnson, I did the numbers the other day with my back office like 2 hours. I don't really show my back office to people. He and I were back there, and I said, Mike, ain't nothing to hide. It's all transparency here. And we went back. They said, oh, my God. When he saw the nodes, when he saw the exclusive nodes, the lifetime nodes, the master nodes, okay, the community nodes, and all of them full. We talking over 20-something nodes, and all of them full. All of them full. And he said, oh, my God. Ask him. Call him, ask him. He said, man, Mr. Best, you're on your way to being a billionaire. It's just math. I said, I don't want to think about that. I just want to think about it going to $1. Just $1. Just $1. Life-changing event. And then I floored him and said, oh, and that's not counting what's in my wife or my son's. He said, what? See, I'm all in, folks. Why I'm telling you that? Because I'm all in. I'm not trying to sell you on doing something. I'm in. I believe 1% in the G999 project. I believe 1% in Joseph Height. I believe 1% in Alexander Coaching Door and the things he put together. I believe 1% in the council. All those folks on the council and what they're putting together. And we're just getting started. I believe we make it happen. The marketplace don't make it happen. We change the marketplace mind. We make that happen. And so I'm telling you to dream bigger. I said I'm going to talk about buying a Rolls Royce. Well, I had to expand that dream. I think I'm going to buy one for every day of the week. Yeah, I said it every day of the week. People said, well, man, that's a waste of money. You could be helping the, you could do it. Yes, there are a lot of other things you can do with money besides buy material things with it. I understand that too. Okay. But then again, it is my money. And I can still do those things and still help the less fortunate. I can still be blessed to be a blessing to others. Okay, but most of the people who whine about what people do with their own money, they don't have any, and they don't cut the TV off and go chase down the dream so they can be a blessing to others. Yeah, I said that, and I meant that, because I've been doing this for 38 years, folks. I've been full-time for 26 years. I get all that stuff all the time. That's materialist. Don't buy jewelry. Don't do this. Don't do that. And I always get it from broke people. Broke people are always trying to tell other people what to do with their money. Okay? Because they want to attribute other people's success to things like Oprah's success to luck. If you heard our power call this morning, what did Oprah say? Well, no luck involved. She's blessed. She said, I've been blessed. She's blessed I was willing to work. She made the statement how success and opportunity success comes when preparedness and opportunity meets. But in order to be prepared, you got to be doing something. You got to be doing something. When you're out doing something, it prepares you for the next opportunity. The reason that I've made so much money in GS Products, I was prepared. I didn't wake up at 66, 65 years old and say, oh my God, here comes an opportunity. Let me take advantage of it. I've been dogged by the job. No, I've been chasing the dream since I was 28 years old. Well, really before that, but in this referral space since I was 20 years old. And so when GS Partners came along, I was prepared. I didn't have a learning curve. I didn't stick my big toe in the water, so let's see what happens. I dived off, my wife and I, my sons, we dived off the board, both feet in, dived off, and then we looked at each other and said, is there any water in the pool? If not, we're going to learn how to fly. I'm not saying that's the best way to do it. But as my man Steve Harvey says, boy, you got to jump off the cliff in order for God to help you fly. You can't help you fly if you're still on the side of the cliff saying, I wonder if I can fly. You jump off the cliff and find out. Okay? And what we've discovered as an entrepreneur in the last 38 years of my life is that you will learn how to fly. Okay, it's like sometimes you throw somebody in the water so they can't swim. Throw them in the pool, you find out. So a lot of times out of the military, a lot of people throw them in the pool. They figure it out. Okay, which would make sense. You know, I ain't never seen no dog taking no swimming lessons. I ain't never seen an animal take a swimming lesson. Let me stop, man. It's 7 o'clock in the morning, folks. Look, what I'm trying to tell you is get a bigger dream. Your energy for what you're doing comes from the dream. I got them all around my house. I got a picture of my ghost. I'm telling you what I do, not to talk about what I'm going to do. And I hope you hear what I'm trying to say. You got to do the same thing. You got to get that dream. You got to put that green for it. I got right here on my printer, Crown Ambassador. That's a level in GS Partners. I got right over here a picture of my ghost. I said, oh boy, yeah, I want that ghost. White. Man, I said, got to get it. And then somebody sent me the picture of the black ghost. I said, oh man, wow. Got to get a black one. I said, oh, now I'm deciding which one to get. And then I joined the Rolls Royce Club on Facebook. So now I'm getting pictures of Rolls Royces every day. And then last Friday, I look in there and I said, well, I wonder what they got on the lot down at Motor Cars in Atlanta, on the Rolls Royce lot down in Roswell, Georgia, because, you know, they ain't got a lot of Rolls Royce dealership. They got none in Virginia. So the closest one to me is in Atlanta. So I went up there and the first thing popped up, and I love blue cars, folks. And this blue Rolls Royce popped up, man. This thing is blue. It's good. It's got the dual doors, man, that you press the button to close and open and stuff, man. It got the white interior with the blue piping trim all around it, man. Got the lamb's wood on the floor. Got the teak wood on the dash. I was like, I couldn't even sleep that night. I said, oh, my gracious. I said, gotta have it. And then the Rolls Royce Club sent me a picture of the 2022 one that's all gold color. And it's gold. It said, oh, they didn't do this to me, a gold ghost. And it's laid out. It's gorgeous with the white interior, with the gold piping on the, I said, oh my God. I said, oh my God. To my mind, I started saying, but Taryn, just make enough money to get one for every day of the week. I said, oh, that's crazy. I said, well, how big is your dream? And then they sent me the Phantom. Now, CeCe Mahoney heard me talk about, the Phantom too big. The Phantom, like, you need a chauffeur. That thing, man, they sent me that 2022 Phantom, 6-inch longer wheelbase, man. It's freaking, I lost my mind. I know cars don't fire up everybody. I get that. I understand that. I'm not fighting about everything too, but I got to find that thing that will make me wake up 5:30 in the morning and talk to you guys. Okay? I'm not that into stuff, but you got to find something that fires you up. And then Mike Johnson asked the question, he asked me the same way as Johnny Green. Ask yourself that question. You say, if you had $1 billion, last time I said, I'm going to let you guys go, man. What would you buy? You want to see an exercise that will test your dream? Write down $1 billion and then ask yourself, try to spend $1 billion. I mean, this is a sincere dream building test right here. Write down, you got $1 billion and then ask yourself, what would you do and what would you buy with it? And I assure you, most of you on this call right now, on this live stream, could barely spend $20-30 million before you done got all the things you could possibly think. You got to get creative to spend $1 billion. I mean, literally. I mean, look, I started writing things. I said, okay, well, I want to build a wing on this hospital. I want to set up this thing for United Negro College Fund. I want to do this for Hampton University. I started naming all this stuff I want to do. And by the time I got finished, I spent maybe $80 million. I said, duh. I said, man, $1 billion is a lot of money. What's your dream? Dream bigger and then start to believe. Because you have the ultimate vehicle in your hand to make it happen. No holds barred. Absolute truth. Anyway, folks, good morning to you on a Saturday morning. See you on the power call at 10:45. Good morning, Vincent Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum. and look, and plug in. Okay, can I share this with you? You know, I'm not the analytic guy, but you know, since I got 40-some thousand people in the group, you know, Mr. Michael Delco, Mike Johnson teach me how to go in the back office and use all these analytics. So I'm going back there, I'm looking at stuff. I'm going back there today, this morning, this afternoon, yesterday afternoon. And I'm looking at stuff, and I'm going, folks, it's so obvious, okay? So I got this one particular team. I'm looking at them, right? And I go down there, I go, now let's say it's 27 people on this team sponsored by this person, right? And 26 of them are absolutely doing nothing. One guy is doing something, and he's plugged in. I said, this business is so simple, so obvious, that it makes me want to cry for folks. Okay? And then I go back and look at all the other folks. I never hear them on the conference call, never hear them on the power call. They are not doing anything. They're not plugged in. Then I go back to all the groups where I have activity, where I have legs, where I have volume, where I have stuff happening, and there's somebody always plugged in. Here's the key. When you plug in, it's going to give you the mindset to do the activity. When you do the activity, it's going to create the results. So you plug in to get the mindset to do the activity, which is to invite people. When you do the activity on a consistent basis, it's going to create the people that then creates the what? The volume. It's not that deep. It really isn't. So the key is for you to stay plugged in and do everything you can to plug in everybody you know, because when they plug in, they'll get the millionaire mindset. They get the mindset to do the activity. And then the activity comes, then the results follows the activity. The volume follows the results follows the activity, people coming in, and then the people follow the volume. It's a simple process. It's not that deep. But the challenge is most people don't plug in. Just that simple. Dream big and don't let anyone steal your dream. See you at 10:45. Well, 8 o'clock, class in session with Brother Eric Teray. 9:15, the huddle. Team Believes huddle. The Breakfast Club got their huddle. And then 10:45, Wealth Builders Worldwide, what? The power call. 12 o'clock presentation. Then 9 o'clock tonight, presentation. Same thing. My mother called me every day. What are you doing? I said, I do the same thing every day. I drive people to the 9 o'clock presentation, drive people to the 12 o'clock. I do the same thing all the time. And then what I answer people, I do 3 I talk to folks. That's it. It ain't that deep. That Joseph Height. Good God. Early in the morning. Well, it's my afternoon now. Man, wow. Hey, love you guys too. Thank you for early Saturday morning. Get excited. Get that little brief 13-minute video out, man. Text that thing out. Email that thing out to everybody you can. I'm telling you, go back. This is one for your team. There's always sitting on the fence thinking about it. The other one, that's the one for your potential people you invited to the program. Good morning. I think that is Mr. Joseph Height. Good morning. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Love you back, sir. That's all I can say. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the invitation. Thank you for this team that we're on, man. It's incredible what's going on, what we have going on. Brother Abdul Rahman, man, you fired me up. That message, that's what made me make the 5-minute message. Yes, that's what made me, Abdul Rahman, that's what made me make the 13-minute message I made earlier. So if you haven't seen that, go back and see that. Between you and Roosevelt Jenkins, that's why I made the How to Buy Crypto talk. This is just a follow-up. So this is How to Buy Crypto Part 2, or how and why to buy crypto. God bless. Dream big, folks, and don't let anyone steal your dream. Out.
No unity, no power. White power for white people. Black power for black people. 1967. The Black Panther Party. The movement. Freedom.
Let's talk about freedom, freedom, freedom.
We will not bow down to racism. We will not bow down to injustice. We will not bow down to exploitation. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand.
Now this is time to free your mind and your soul. Yo, our story has never been told. Ladies, you got to demand what you want, and what we want is respect, right?
Come and take a walk with me. Folks to walk with me. See what only I can see.
Sisters, check this. Watch this.
Turn us loose, set us free from all the chains that bind me. Let us run in our own direction. Let us go, set us free from all this propaganda and lies that your people try to teach us. I know why would like to bring us down, because we have all the deals on you. You try to tell us that our lives don't mean anything, but we know so much better, so we're gonna think of the freedom. Freedom for my mind, freedom for my feet. All this time you've been telling us these lies, but now we finally figured out. Okay, yeah, all that we would never wise up, but we'll show you how black female can do. Still you continue to keep us oppressed, but no, we ain't going out like that. Oh no. All these lies and all this propaganda you want us to take, we're gonna take it. You gotta take freedom from my body, freedom from my mind, freedom from my spirit, freedom from my body, freedom from my heart and my soul. I see the fear in your eyes, surprise, so cover below. I know just who I am and what I wanna do. I can make you run, make you hide from all your ancestors' transgression that you hold inside. Sisters rising up and saying that our time is here. We're taking back what's been lost for years.
Let the heaven of a system embrace you. Embrace them all the
All these lies and all this propaganda that you want us to say, we're gonna take out. Freedom from my mind, freedom for my spirit, freedom.
Ready for Revolution, welcome and thank you for attending another class in session. I'm your brother and friend, Brother Eric Teray Muhammad. Class in session every Monday through Saturday, sometimes Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern on Believe TV, hashtag Team Believe. The YouTube channel's there on the screen. All you got to do is go to youtube.com, then type in the search bar, Believe TV, hashtag Team Believe. You want to subscribe, like, and share. And you can find us on the various Facebook pages, Team Believe, We Are Farrakhan, and Eric Teray Muhammad. Tomorrow is the event of events, beginning with the 11 a.m. YouTube presentation. We're live every Sunday morning on YouTube, on board live with the numbers gentleman, Mr. Mike Johnson and Miss Nicole Nikki Knox. That's Sundays, 11 a.m. Eastern in the United States on the YouTube channel, Believe TV, hashtag Team Believe. At 2 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be joined by Mr. Ty Best and Dorcas Clark. We'll see you all at 2 p.m. on the Africa Unite continent-wide wealth building event. And then at 3 p.m. with the birthday girl, Miss Jocelyn Burrell. Happy birthday to you, Crypto Nurse. Today is her birthday. Tomorrow is her event. Join us every Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern with the Crypto Nurse. Get paid in Bitcoin and Ethereum. The Zoom ID and meeting ID and passcode is on the screen. And of course,
Welcome to the land.
main event tomorrow evening is the crowning event of the Super Weekend of Wealth Builders Worldwide, hosted by Mrs. Sherry Brown, Mr. Ty Best, Global Ambassador, and you'll find Mr. Michael L. Dalco as well, Global Ambassador. Who we have on the agenda is Dr. Rhonda Hollins, who will open up with a fast start. Then you have Dr. Lakeisha McKnight, who will lay out the compensation plan. Brother Kevin 2X Thompson on the Linear World, and we'll have testimony from Mr. Jamil Muhammad. Student Mr. Jamil Muhammad will be with us. That's tomorrow evening, 9 p.m. Eastern. www.goldrocks.info is the platform. The password is private. You want to get with those who have that password so you can be a part of it all. And then remember, you want to plug in and get the support you need. Take the screenshot. Because family, the way to change the nature of our experiences is to change the nature of our thoughts. You can't do that except being in the right community. And you want to get a hold of you want to get your health in order. You want to make sure that it stays in order. A wealth transfer, you want to enjoy it, mind, body, and soul. Get a hold of this wonderful supplement, Paximune. Get with Brother Mustafa Muhammad, Sister Roz Range, Brother Roland Muhammad today. And then, of course, there's our YouTube channel. Just go to the search bar, type in Believe TV, hashtag Team Believe. You see the expanded logo on the screen. That's what you're looking for. You want to subscribe, you want to like, you want to share. I want to thank you for attending class in session. It was extended today for express purpose. Team Believe is an extension of Wealth Builders Worldwide, a true wealth ministry. And you want to join us on our Believers Huddle. That's where we're heading right now. Those who aren't there, hurry up and get in before you get locked out because seating is limited. We're talking about the Believers Huddle going on right now as we speak. Mr. Ty Best and others will be there, hosted by Mr. Michael Johnson. The Zoom ID and the passcode is on the screen. Take a screenshot, and more importantly, I want to make sure you get a hold of this book. It's the Dream Chaser Manifesto. It's a dreamer's guide to surviving in a jungle of non-dreamers. Authored, penned, and distributed by none other than Mr. Ty Best, CEO and founder of Wealth Builders Worldwide. Wealth Builders Worldwide is WBW. WBW stands for We Build Winners. WBW stands for Wealth Builders Worldwide. WBW stands for We Be Winning. Thank you, Lady Lisa Gordon. Family, we'll see us all on the Believers Huddle right now, and the remainder of us on the Power Call. Peace and power forward.